And hello, all my fellow nerds out there. This is Golden Richie, and welcome back once again to DDLC Blue Skies. I'm still in Act One. We got through a couple of Yuri scenes, and now we're gonna be sharing our poems this time. So I'm probably just gonna skip ahead to any new dialogue that I find along the way. So let's go to Sayori first. All right, let's see what Natsuki has to say. There's nothing new with Sayori, so well, it's better than your last one, but I still don't like it. It's trying too hard to be serious. Huh? What do you mean? Poems don't need to be cryptic and deep sounding to be good. It all just sounds super dumb if you don't suck at it. Honestly, don't try to write like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki paused as if she realized something. Oh, don't tell me. You're just writing this to impress Yuri, aren't you? What? No, I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just writing. Yeah, writing exactly how Yuri would write. She would love crap like this. You know what? No. Natsuki shows my poem back to me. I don't want to do this anymore. With you anymore. If you wrote a poem for someone else, don't show it to me. Well, that just happened. I guess this was destined to happen. I never really understood what Natsuki tries to get out of me. At least she wasn't the girl I was trying to impress. Wait, but you just said... Bro, make up your mind. Are you trying to impress people or not? Make up your damn mind! Main protagonist syndrome is on high levels today. Let's see what you read for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Richie, I'm stunned. How is it possible that you're already this skilled at writing? But it was but a day ago that I was trying to give you advice, and now you've already seemed to have mastered it. Perhaps you're a good teacher. I really took your advice to heart and tried to compose a great piece with that in mind. Yuri visibly swallows. She coils a slender lock of her hair around her finger, twiddling it nervously. You thought of me? Sorry, was that weird? No, oh, how do I word this? It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. I'm not used to this sort of thing. Having someone value my opinion like that? I know it might sound foolish, but the fact that I was able to inspire you is incredibly humbling. And I suppose in a way, it just makes me really happy. Oh, look at her. She's so happy. Wait, surely you've shared your writing with others before, right? Yuri shakes her head. Seriously? You're really talented, so I would have thought you'd have shown your writing to others. I primarily write for myself. And besides, I highly doubt people would seriously enjoy my writing. Do you really think that? Yuri nods solemnly. You really haven't shared it with anyone else? Not even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, can I look at your poem now? Yeah. Yes, of course. If you really want to see it. Resist? Wait, this is a new one. A whimsical tiny cerise friend sleeps among the amber bookend, dreaming about the sanguine day where I can barely read that. Where something slender. I actually cannot read cursive. Like I can read cursive a little bit, but like I'm just no, I don't like cursive that much. All right. Where Mersond? I think it says Mersond or Moreau. I have no idea what it says. I'm dumb. Slender lamppost play. She beckons me and her hand extends, piercing pupils readily rend, as her channels bend and twist, cautiously held above the wrist. However, she finds her advances shunned, always crackling, always stunned. Never able to draw the lance across my arms, she's never danced. Perhaps it would be for the best if I laid her down to rest. Well, whilst I haven't given in, painful pleading from within, I think that it might be smart to save the song of fumbling hearts. Let's tears make me dizzily fall, and answer her virulent call. Um, I felt a bit guilty after yesterday's argument with Natsuki. I want to experiment with my style a bit more. Hopefully it's not too confusing. No, it's fine. Even if it's a bit more involved than yesterday's, I still like it. I'm noticing a lot more symbolism as well. I don't want to assume anything, but the tone of this poem, I'm not sure how to describe it. Yes, I really wanted to test my abilities in creative expression. I didn't go too far, did I? No, it's really good. I just don't know if I'm good enough at this to deduce the meaning. Hmm. If I had to explain it, I'd say it's about a closely guarded secret. I imagine everyone has a little something like that, something they're forced to keep to themselves for fear of ridicule. It's nice to be able to write about that sort of thing every now and then. If it's something you enjoy doing, shouldn't you write about it more? Well, it's not that simple. It's something I'm uncomfortable talking about. I'm not sure people would understand. If anyone were to find out about it, well, I guess as long as it's not hurting anyone, people shouldn't pry. Do you think so? Sorry, I just was thinking of something. It's a good point though. The best I can do is try to embrace my own weirdness, right? Otherwise, I think I'd hate myself. Sorry to keep you so long. Thank you for allowing me to ramble. There aren't many people in the world like you, Richie. When I share my writing with you, I feel like you genuinely care about what I have to say. It's nice having someone who listens. That might be a bit much to say, wouldn't it? I'm not really used to it. I rarely feel comfortable about my writing, let alone with the idea of sharing it. But with you, it just feels so easy. It's nice. Thank, thank you for helping me with that, Richie. It's nothing, really. Yuri, Yuri shows me a genuine smile. A newfound sense of self-confidence seems to sparkle behind her eyes, if only for just a moment. Right, Monica? Right, so same dialogue here, let's see if anything new happens. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be anything new at all. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? Actually, Natsuki and I haven't shared yet. Oh, I can feel a storm coming on. Yuri hesitantly approaches Natsuki, who isn't meeting her eyes. Is she angry with Yuri? Still angry with Yuri? It wouldn't be out of character for her to be. Although judging from Monica and Sarah's anxious expressions, I feel like something else is amiss. Wait, oh, I couldn't skip that. Huh. So, Natsuki, if I may, er, how about we just tell her instead? Not, feeling well. Oh, okay, so, yeah, same dialogue, never mind. Here we go. he's made the effort to get to know us and our individual writing styles. She turns to Yuri. And Yuri, remember at the start when he asked you for a book recommendation? Yuri nods and Monica shoots her a knowing smile. Must have been lonely being able to share a book you're so passionate about with a new person. Lovely, my bad. I thought I said lonely for a second. I am apparently dyslexic. Must have been lovely being able to share a book you're so passionate about with a new person, right? Yes, it was enjoyable discussing it with you, Richie. Yeah, likewise. It isn't something I normally read, so without you, it would have gone by unnoticed. See, guys, maybe we'll find more people with who are just into horror as Yuri. More like-minded people. Now, come on, tell me that isn't an appealing idea. Yes, of course, but really, my biggest issue is with the actual performance aspect of the festival. Well, like I said, I know it's a scary thought performing in front of a bunch of strangers. But trust me when I say this, that I have full faith in you. In all of you. Your poems are amazing, guys. I just know people will love them. I'm almost certain... it's almost criminal not to show them off. So, what do you guys think? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just skip ahead. Okay, this decision. I think I'd probably still walk with Sayori. I don't think this choice really matters, to be honest. It's Act 1. Sayori. I'd walk with you, of course. She pauses for a moment. Eh? She glances from me to the side before turning away. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, why me? Her reply surprises me, and I'm not sure how to answer or what she wants to hear. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to like really going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Richie. She gives me a pained smile. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead. I'll see you guys later. Okay, there we go. Poem 3 finished. Ugh, that took a while. For some reason, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice that Yuri is peering over a book at me. Realizing that she's staring, she timidly hides behind her book. Does she overhear the stuff about Sayori? Perhaps she, perhaps she can help. I'll go over to where Yuri is sitting and slide into my desk next to her. I'm sorry if I was distracting you. Didn't mean to stare at you like that. Yuri, it's okay. You're not bothering me at all. She sighs, appearing somewhat relieved. I see. Well, I couldn't help but notice you were deep in thought. Is there something you on your mind, Richie? Well, yes, actually, but how can you tell? Um, she gently flicks a page in her book back and forth, rubbing her thumb gingerly against the corners. I'm usually alone with my thoughts, so I know what to look for. Not that I was specifically watching you or anything. Oh dear, I hope you don't think that was weird of me. Don't worry about it. I think being so perceptive is kind of cool. Perhaps you could help me with something, Yuri? Her curiosity piqued. She folds the page of the page she was reading slightly to mark it for later, then shuts the book and turns to me. Are you sure I'm the right person for that? I do. You seem to have your head on right, so you'll probably give me great advice. I see. Well, I'll do my best, I suppose. Okay, so I guess the main issue is actually, have you noticed anything up with Sayori? Sayori? She glances over to Sayori, who's totally oblivious to what's happening around her. Yeah, things just seem really different, you know? She's like she's not herself. I tried to ask I tried asking her about it, and she just told me she was tired, but I'm not so sure. Hmm. Yuri idly taps at her book with her fingers, apparently thinking things over. That must be quite worrying for you. I'm sorry to hear that she's not feeling well. Forgive me if this isn't an appropriate question, but do you mind me asking how long you've known each other? Gosh, as long as I can remember, really. We hung out a lot as kids, but as we got older, we kind of drifted apart. Since I've been coming to the club, though, I've had the opportunity to spend a lot more time with her. Yuri nods contentedly. Okay, well, perhaps she does feel comfortable sharing what's ailing her, or she doesn't feel comfortable. That's not to say she doesn't think of you as a good friend. You just haven't really seen much of each other recently, have you? Oh, forgive me if it sounds so harsh. I place my hand on your shoulder. She tenses up for a split second, but quickly eases down again. Yuri, trust me. If you're bothering me, I tell you. You need to stop apologizing so much. It's really okay. Sorry, I mean, I let a soft laugh. She's very sincere. It's quite endearing. I understand where you're coming from, though. Perhaps I'll need to work my way up to that level of connection with her again. Yuri folds her arms and tilts her head to the side, allowing her long violet hair to droop down over the desk. Richie, have you heard of a proverb about her three masks? Huh? I don't think I have. Well, to put it simply, every person has three different faces. The first is how we present ourselves to people in public, strangers, passerby, that sort of thing. The second is how we is how we present ourselves to our close friends and family, the ones who we hold dear to our hearts, and and the last is reserved only for oneself. Is the truest representation of our being that no one else can possibly interpret. That's actually pretty amazing. Yuri truly seems to know what she's talking about. Notice that I said how we present ourselves, not how we feel. I think perhaps the way Sayori acts is and the way she feels aren't necessarily the same. I think I understand, but what makes you bring that up? You felt as though something wasn't right from the beginning, correct? Maybe your intuition is trying to guide you towards that conclusion on its own. Of course, that's just my perspective. It's entirely possible that I'm looking too much into it. Although, I must admit, I am curious about her seemingly sudden attitude shift. I wonder what could have caused that. I assume you don't know any potential events that could have had an impact on her life, do you? Nothing comes to mind, although you said earlier I'm not sure if she tell although as you said earlier, I'm not sure if she'd tell me anyway. She turns to face me wearing a plaintive smile. I understand this must be quite frustrating for you, Richie. You you want to help her, but she won't let you. But sometimes there's only so much you can do. For now, your best bet would be simply to let her know you're there for her without prying. I'm sure she would open up to you when she feels comfortable doing so. She's lucky to have such a thoughtful person looking out for her. Friends like that are quite hard to come by these days. Monica said something similar to me just now. Monica said something similar to me just now. I rubbed the back of my neck in embarrassment. You guys give me too much credit. I'm just doing what my friend would do, right? What any friend would do, right? There's nothing extraordinary about what I'm doing for Sayori. So humble. Anyways, do you mind if we do some reading? I can't do anything else for Sayori, so I might as well take my mind off it. Of course. I thought we could carry on with the portrait of Markov. If that's okay with you, that is. Yeah, sure, that'll do fine. Before we get into it, I just wanted to say thanks. For listening to me, I mean. You've been super supportive, even though this stuff doesn't really have anything to do with you. So, I really appreciate it. You're a genuine person, Yuri. Not to mention, you've got cool taste in literature. I don't know what to say. I mean, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, sorry. It's just that you're really mature and insightful for someone like me who isn't very. And for someone like me who isn't very good with emotions, you really hit the nail on the head. Sorry, I'm just not really used to people being so nice to me. I found it's kind of surprising. Sure, she's a little quiet, but she's really got her heart in the right place. That's okay. I should have been a bit more mindful. Shall I start reading? If you wouldn't mind, thank you though. I'm glad you joined the club, by the way. Hey everyone! Calls out the club room. Why don't we share poems now? Okay, poem sharing time. I'll see you guys in a. Alright, Sayori. It's good to see you taking poetry seriously, Richie. Okay, so this is the same dialogue. Oh, I opened my mouth to call out to her, but then I stopped remembering Yuri's words. Perhaps now just isn't the best time to ask about whatever's on her mind. It's not like we're best. It's not like we're best friends nowadays. There's clearly some distance between us, as much as I don't want to admit it. I've asked her what's wrong, but she. I've asked her what's wrong, but she didn't really confide in me. It's frustrating, but as Yuri said, all I can do now is let her know I'm there for her and respect her boundaries. Sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you have to just work with the hand you've been dealt, I guess. Hey, Sayori, look, this might sound a bit weird, but I just want you to know that I'm here for you, no matter what's going on. I shouldn't have pried earlier. I should have respected your privacy. It's just hard for me to sit back and do, well, it feels like nothing. It's okay, I appreciate the concern. Thank you. Anyways, Monica told me she wanted to discuss our festival preparations after everyone was done sharing poems. So I should probably show you my poem now. Anyway, here it is. Fairy tale. Okay, so this is the same. Alright, fine. Let's just get Natsuki out of the way. Yeah, no thanks. Wait, what? You didn't even... Next. Wow. And here I thought I was gonna feel bad for you after we did your whole route before, but nope, you just decided to be a bit of a bitch. Alright, Yuri. Richie, it amazes me every time you show me a new composition. Your poetry is phenomenal. I can't fathom how you're able to write this so naturally. The words flow through the page with vigor. It even makes me feel somewhat jealous. It seems so easy for you, whereas I find myself stressing about each piece. Yuri, I don't think that's entirely accurate. I don't have an innate talent for writing, but I do know an incredibly skilled writer whose work motivates me to do my best. And that's you, Yuri. My goodness. Yuri gently smiles to herself, closing her eyes. This feeling. I had no idea that sharing my poetry would feel like this. It's so freeing. Oh, dude, she's so happy. Look at her. Look at my girl. Look at my girl. She deserves to be happy, doesn't she? Yeah, yeah, it really is. I still can't believe you've never shared your writing before now. I think so many people would have loved to see your work. You say that, but I'm not sure if it's that simple. Eh? How so? Well, Yuri looks out the window wistfully. Richie, do you know what I do in the afternoons? I like to find a quiet spot to eat lunch by myself. It's a wonderful time to reflect on things without distraction. In fact, I'm also able to catch up on my reading. Do you know why I enjoy reading so much? There are so many amazing types of people within the pages. People who might infatuate you, or perhaps someone who could make you smile in the darkest moments. It might sound pathetic, but it makes me feel better about my solitude. It's almost as if I have my own group of friends. Is that weird? I don't have to worry about disappointing them. They don't find joy deriding me, and they don't hate me for acting so insufferably pretentious. Yuri, do people really say these things about you? People might think I'm haughty, or that I'm a know-it-all, but in actuality, I know nothing useful about the world. I might be able to tell you what defines a Shakespearean sonnet, but I'm totally lost when it comes to socializing. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that it became apparent that something was missing. You. Me? Are you sure? Yes. The fact that you're willing to be so patient with me, it really means a lot to me. I know there's so many things wrong with me, Richie. My diction is irritatingly slow. I'm never able to find confidence in my own opinions, and I look for hidden depths where they don't exist. But despite all that, you didn't leave me. Richie, I can count on one hand the number of people I feel comfortable talking to. You're one of those people, and I'm so grateful for that. I see. Well, in my eyes, you're an incredible person. It'd be weird if I didn't treat you nicely, you know. I joined this club hoping to meet some new people, and I'm glad to meet you. Um, yes, I'm glad that I got to meet you too. Yuri hides her face in her hands. However, I notice she is smiling this time. Oh, this is why she's my favorite. She's too adorable, dude. Do you want to show me your poem? Yes, I do. Let me get it for you. Heartbeat. This is new. Pounding eyes, exasperation, flowing liquid conflagration, rhythmic pulses of candid blush, delicate notes, thoughtful thoughts that rush. A considerate quail quietly quelled, sleepy ribbons of bliss excelled, careful hearts are wild and flimsy, patches broken on ultimate whimsy, nebulous traits of dainty tracks, final thoughts, no turning back, ir- irrepress, irrecep, irrecep, uh, uh? I actually cannot read that. I honestly cannot read that. For fervent drive to breathe, kindness calmed that will never leave. Exalted glow of fluorescent moss, graceful steps of love on loss, happy thoughts on hidden grief, a cautiously cut crimson leaf, the thrashing thread of a untamed gaze, cacophonous chaos of hearts ablaze, sparkling sounds of silent desire from strawberry rhythms that never tire. Aww. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. I didn't do anything wrong, did I? No, of course not. I don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about. Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. Maybe it's hypocritical of me, but I'm not sure if I can explain this one. Don't worry, the meaning is pretty clear to me. Yuri is having a harder time speaking than usual. You must put a lot of thought into this one, huh? Yuri nods. Well, I'm really happy you showed me this poem, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. A small smile plays across Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can Um, the poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Yuri smiles again. There's something so pure about it. You always, you always know what to say, Richie. Perhaps someday I could make you feel good too. Yeah, I'd like that. Yuri turns back towards me. We should probably think about sharing with the others. But I'll see you later, won't I? Yeah, I promise, Yuri. With that, Yuri pivots around her heel, making her way back to her desk. Aww. Okay, Monica. Alright, so we go ahead and skip ahead. That is a lot of dialogue. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, choice time. So we went Sayori, we went Natsuki. This is gonna go with Yuri. Also, because I actually learned recently that Monica doesn't actually have a proper route in the mod. Like, for some reason, the mod is complete, but it doesn't have Monica's route in it. However, I did hear that that this mod actually has some extras, some like scenes that we can look at that have Monica in them that could show us what the route would have looked like. So, anyways, I'm rambling. Let's go Yuri this time. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Richie? Yeah, if that's okay with you, Yuri. Of course. Sorry, I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. Your assistance will be much appreciated. Okay, well, let's sort it then. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. How about you, Sayori? We can work together if you want. I think I'll be okay, thanks. What an independent bunch you all are. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. She glances shyly in my direction. Do you feel the same way, Richie? Yeah, I haven't really made any banners before, and I don't know much about aromatherapy, whatever that is. So it'll be a new experience for me. I'm sorry in advance if I'm not very useful, Yuri. No, there's nothing to worry about. I appreciate you offering to help me in the first place. Good to know. It'll be fun. Yeah, that's the spirit, guys. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? I'm just looking forward to making all those cupcakes. Those new students better appreciate them. I'm sure they will. Don't worry. After all, they look just as nice as they taste. There's a gentle murmur of agreement. I have a little surprise in mind with the cupcakes that I think everyone will like. Oh? What would that be? Natsuki rolls her eyes. It's called a surprise for a reason, dummy. You'll find out on Monday. Of course, how silly of me to forget. Anyway, if there's any more to discuss for today, everyone knows what they're doing, so I'll see you all on Monday with the festival stuff. Oh, sorry, before we go, Sayori, anything you want to add? Sayori's been awfully quiet. That if I wasn't so worried about her, I might have forgotten she was in the room. No, I'm okay, thanks. I'm looking forward to what your little mystery is, Natsuki. As Natsuki and Monica leave, Sayori turns to Yuri and I. And Richie, Yuri? I hope you two have fun. She giggles as she walks out the door. Hang on, we're meant to walk home together. As I move forward to intercept her, I feel a light tap on my shoulder. It's Yuri looking incredibly sheepish. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you or anything. I realized we have no way of contacting each other this weekend. Oh, sorry, I forgot myself actually. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Do you want my mobile number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Okay, here you go. We exchange numbers. As I added her name to my list of contacts, I realized how small my contact list actually is. Apart from Sayori and my parents, it's basically empty. A reminder of how life was before joining this club. Richie? Huh? Sorry, I must have spaced out a little bit. It's okay. I was just saying I'll be stopping by at your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'd be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Oh, yeah, I guess that's fine. I decided not to press Yuri for any reasons. Yeah, I guess it's not really that important either way. I'll just need to make sure my room's clean. I hope I can actually contribute to whatever you have in mind, Yuri. I'm not necessarily as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Richie. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you feel bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's simply what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Besides, you helped me a lot with Yuri earlier. I have to return the favor somehow. Oh, you really don't have to worry about that. I'm only teasing. I love to help you out. I always enjoy your company. Her face flushes a bright crimson. There's no way you sincerely mean that. Of course I do. You're a delight to be around, Yuri. I see. Forgive me, Richie. It's just I rarely hear such kind things spoken so genuinely. Can't really understand why anyone would say mean things about her just because she keeps to herself, or because her interests deviate a little from the norm. Regardless, I really do want to spend my Sunday with you, Yuri. Can you believe me? She looks me straight in the eyes, deep in thought. It's almost as if I can see the gears turning in her head. After a brief moment, she sighs and nods. Yes, I believe you. I hope that we have an exceptional time together, Richie. I didn't mean for that to sound so serious. Ooh, I'm doing it again. Yuri clears her throat. What I wanted to say was, I'm looking forward to Sunday. A gentle smile plays across her face. Me too, Yuri. I leave the club room, Yuri following behind me. Looks like Yuri didn't wait up for me. She's probably at home by now. I can't help but feel guilty about not walking home with her, but maybe she really does want to be left alone. It certainly explained why she seemed to shrug off my attempts to help her, right? But it feels like something's off. I wish I could just focus on what's going on in front of me. Alright. Well then. That was cool. A nice little way to go about the Yuri route. Anyways. It's already Sunday. Whew. Alright, well then. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here for now. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe, click the bell, and subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye. You say you wanna try, but you